To make sambar masala at home, heat up a wok like this, and here goes approximately 20 ml of coconut oil. When the oil heats up, here goes more or less 6 bad ghee red chilies and saute for a while. A teaspoon of mustard seeds goes in. Half teaspoon of fenugreek seeds. Half tablespoon of urad dal. A sprig of curry leaves in the masala gives nice flavor to the sambar. 1.5 tablespoons of coriander seeds. A teaspoon of cumin seeds. 1 roughly chopped onion goes in and saute until it becomes translucent. To speed up the cooking of onions, here goes a teaspoon of salt and continue sauteing. Half shredded coconut goes in and saute until it turns brown. When the onions have become translucent and the coconut has started getting brown, off goes the flame and allow this mixture to cool down a bit. Till the time spices cool down, let's boil the vegetables. For that, into a pressure cooker like this, take 1 cup of black chana. This was soaking overnight in some water. 2 beetroots cut into medium sized cubes goes in, and here goes 2 roughly chopped tomatoes. A cup of water is needed for the vegetables to cook. A teaspoon of turmeric powder and 2 level teaspoons of salt at this stage, and give it a mix. Now pressure cook the vegetables for 3 whistles. In the meantime, the spices that have cooled down goes into a blender jar like this. This is a unique sambar where we are not gonna use any tamarind, but the sourness from the tomatoes is more than enough. By using water as required for blending, blend into a smooth paste like this. After 3 whistles and after resting to let the steam off, the vegetables are pretty well cooked. Let's make a quick tempering now. For that, into a wok like this goes approximately 30 ml of coconut oil. When the oil heats up, goes a teaspoon of mustard seeds. When the mustard seeds crackle, here goes half tablespoon of urad dal. 6 cloves of garlic that are chopped goes in. A sprig of curry leaves goes in for the tempering too. Now when the tempering is ready, here goes the ground sambar masala. Pour in rinsed water from the same jar sambar masala was previously ground in. Now when the masala is simmering, that means it is cooked. Here goes the cooked vegetables. Give it a mix. Sambar looks thick to our liking, so here goes some more of the water rinsed from the same jar sambar masala was previously ground in. Check for the taste now, and if required, add salt accordingly. If you have cilantro at home, you can add it at this stage, and when the sambar has started to simmer like this, off goes the flame. For roasting the spices, heat up a wok like this, and when the wok heats up, here goes approximately 20 ml of coconut oil. 8 bad ghee red chilies goes in and saute for a while. A teaspoon of mustard seeds. Half teaspoon of fenugreek seeds. 1 teaspoon of black peppercorns. A tablespoon of coriander seeds. Finally, by adding in a teaspoon of cumin seeds, continue roasting. When the fragrance of the aromatic spices engulfs your kitchen, off goes the flame and cool it down. Once cooled down, transfer them into a blender jar like this. Half coconut shredded goes in now. By using water as required for blending, blend into a smooth paste like this. Heat up the same wok again, need not wash it, and here goes approximately 40 ml of coconut oil. When the oil heats up, goes a teaspoon of mustard seeds. When the mustard seeds crackle, goes a teaspoon of urad dal. 2 to 3 sprigs of curry leaves. half bulb of garlic. Now goes 1 chopped onion, and to speed up the cooking of onions goes a teaspoon of salt and saute for a while. When the onions have turned translucent, here goes half teaspoon of turmeric powder and give it a mix. If you like the video that's crisp to a point yet detailed, then give this video a like and also share it with your friends. At this point you can add in 2 chopped beetroots. Now it's time to introduce a cup of sprouted moong or pigeon peas. To sprout moong, soak for a day, discard the water off and rest it in the refrigerator for a day and they would sprout. Pour in just enough water for them to cook. Now cook covered on medium flame for 10 to 15 minutes. After 10 to 15 minutes of covered cooking, when they are cooked, it's time to introduce the ground masala entirely. Add rinsed water from the same jar masala was previously ground in and give it a mix. Add in salt as per taste and let this gravy simmer. If you have at home, you can add in chopped cilantro. If not, never mind, off goes the flame. Let's roast the spices now. For that, heat up a wok like this. When the wok heats up, melt approximately 20 grams of ghee or clarified butter in it. When the ghee melts, goes the fenugreek seeds. Now the coriander seeds and broken cashew nuts. Give it a stir. When you have come so far in this video, give this video a like and also share it with your friends. Now goes pyadgi, red chilies, and continue stirring. Finally goes in the cumin seeds. Now gauge the amount of tamarind that we are gonna use in this preparation, and also gauge the amount of jaggery that goes into this preparation. Since our videos are zoomed in a lot and the camera is far away from the preparation, you guys might not get the proper judgment of the amount used. Turmeric powder also goes in now. When the fragrance of the spices laden with ghee engulfs your kitchen, off goes the flame and allow the spices to cool down a bit, and once cooled down, transfer them into a blender jar like this. By using water as required for blending, blend into a smooth paste like this. Let's soak soya chunks now. Add a good amount of water. While adding salt, add according to the amount of water and not according to the amount of soya chunks. Mix well so that the soya chunks absorbs the salt from the water. Prolonged soaking is not necessary here. Soak for around 15 to 20 minutes. After 20 minutes of soaking, you could see marked increase in the size of the soya chunks. Now squeeze and get rid of the water content. Heat up the same wok again, need not to wash it, and when the wok heats up, melt approximately 30 grams of ghee or clarified butter. When the ghee has melted, goes the only tempering agent in this preparation, and that's nothing but curry leaves. Now goes the masala that we ground earlier entirely. Now cook the masala for some time while continuously stirring on medium flame. Now it's time to add in the salt as per taste and mix well. When there is a marked change in the color of the masala, that means the masala is getting cooked. Now it's time to add in some water. Add rinsed water from the same jar masala was previously ground in, but don't add too much. Now the masala is well cooked and has sufficient moisture. Here goes the soya chunks entirely. Now you got to stir continuously until the soya chunks get cooked and also until the soya chunks absorbs the flavors from the spices. Check for the taste now and add salt accordingly. We didn't have to add too much salt since the soya chunks had already absorbed the salt from water while soaking. If at this stage, if you have at home, you can add chopped cilantro. We don't have it, we are not gonna add it. Now the soya chunks are well cooked and also the mixture is dry. Off goes the flame.